Welcome back to Mic'd Up and Misinformed with your hosts Lunch Money and Mad Dog. This week we're gonna predict UFC Fight Night, Muhammad versus Bonfim. You ready,
Let's
bro?
go. Let's go.
So I was just telling him off camera. I feel like this isn't a big card that I'm excited for as a fan, but betting wise, I think there's some really good spots here. But any
Yeah,
weekend that we have UFC is a great weekend. So.
it's a good weekend. Last weekend was crazy being so early, though. I had to get up early.
Oh man, it was frustrating because I feel like we got a lot of the picks right, but I had that Ming Yang
Yeah,
against Alonzo Minifield on a lot of tickets, and
yeah.
Alonzo Minifield had beat it. I think he knocked him out too.
He knocked him out. Yeah, that's what killed it for sure. And
So
see,
that other than that,
Sergey
everything
came
looked
out
pretty good.
strong. Yeah, we did very well. It was good.
And
Sergey looked
Song
good.
Yudong easily took care of business in the main event
Yeah,
versus Figueiredo.
no problem. And I don't think anybody was expecting him to get the submission, so that was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, that would have been a good payout for method of victory.
I think it was plus 1100 because I looked at it just before the fight started, and I was like, nah, I don't think him
I
getting
wouldn't have
submitted.
had that on my bingo card. I thought it was
No,
going to be a knockout for sure. I'm surprised
yeah,
to see the submission.
for sure, for sure.
All right, so starting with the early prelims on this card for March, sorry, March for June 6th, we have Caitlin Souza versus Ariane Carnelossi. Who do you got?
So this is a rematch. They had fought each other in I think LFA or one of the other other divisions, and Carnelossi won then with I think with a liver kick or a shot to the body or liver. So as a rematch, and I'm not a big fan of Souza. I feel like she does win and she does well sometimes, but I don't know if she just gets in her own head and just mix matches it. So I'm leaning towards the underdog here. I'm taking Carnelossi for the first one.
That's interesting. I did not know that they had fought him previously. So I was feeling Souza, but you kind of talked me out of it. I wasn't gonna bet on that one anyway, so I'll just go ahead and pass.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think especially at these odds, like dog or pass. Souza is at minus 300 and Carnelossi is at plus 240. So knowing she won previously, I'm going to take the dog at 240.
Yeah, that those odds don't really justify based off of what had happened before. So those
Yeah,
are crazy.
exactly.
Next up, we have Jesla Chavez versus Eunice Dubain. Who do you got in this one? I don't know
Um,
either one of these fighters that well.
yeah, I mean, I just go and try to do a little bit. But I think Chavez has got more past the victories, and Dubin just got lost. She just lost by a KO. So I'm taking Chavez here. Yeah, but same thing. They have her at minus 370. So this is a tough one too. So I mean, it's a parlay piece, but put it in early and hope that it runs the rest of the way. But I'm taking Chavez at minus 370. There's just not a lot of value here.
Yeah, for me, I would say Dogger Pass, but I don't know anything about either one of those fighters. But
Yeah.
I will have picks going forward.
Yeah, the rest of the card's pretty good. These first couple of ones are a little off, but
Next one, we got a juicy one right here. I really like this card, this matchup. We have
yeah.
Jordan Levitt versus Joe Anderson Brito. I love Brito in this matchup, man.
I mean, either of these guys could get a submission. So I think your best bet is just take submission for either one of these guys. I think Levitt has fought a little bit better talent overall in his career, but same thing. It's like he comes out, he can be either really strong or come out really weak. You just don't know which version he's going to get. So I mean, I would agree. I think Brito's the better option at minus 250 here.
I feel like Levitt, his only path to victory is by submission, but I just don't think he could even win that way. And I could see Brito winning by knockout, sub, or by decision. So I feel pretty confident taking Brito here. That's
All
definitely
right.
in one of my one or multiple parlays.
Yeah, so minus 205. That's good. I said 250, but at 205, the odds are good there.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that. Next up, we have Priscilla Koshera versus Chelsea Chandler. And I think the odds are about coin flip last time I checked on this matchup.
Yeah, exactly. Minus 105, minus 115. But Cochera's got one out of her last five fights he's won, and Chandler's got two wins out of the last five. So it's like 1-5 and 2-3. So I mean,
They're
neither
both
of
on the
these guys.
decline in their
Yeah,
careers.
exactly. So it's like neither of these guys are like great or going the right way. But I'll take Chandler since she's lost less, the least amount of times recently at -115. So I lean towards her, but to me, this is a stay away.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one, but if I had to take a fighter here, I'm taking Priscilla Cochera to win by decision.
All right, so we're on opposite sides there, but again, I think this is a stay away fight.
Yeah, I agree with you. Next up, we have Bruno Silva versus Edgar Chairez. Um, I think Bruno, what is he like a -200 right here, -250 or something?
The odds change, dude. So Silva's at -135 and Chairez is at +115 now. So I don't know. I don't know if someone knows something or and they both lost to Van. So I mean, these guys are pretty decent fighters overall.
And I might
I'm
have
gonna
been thinking about another fight on that on those odds. So I really had no idea. I just thought Bruno would have been a little bit of a bigger favorite. But since you said those odds, I feel like it's going to be a pretty close fight. But I feel like Bruno has a better resume and a little bit more experience, and I think that um, he's just a little bit of a higher level opponent, higher level than Shirez is.
I mean, I would agree with that, but since it's so close, I'm gonna take Chairez overall. I'm gonna take the dog again. I got a lot of dogs on this fight.
All right, I'm taking Silver. You're taking Shirez.
Yep.
All right, dude. Next up, okay. I really like this play on the next one. I'm excited to see if you feel the same way. We have Marcus McGee versus John Yanis. Who do you got?
Dude, honestly, I think either of these guys can get the job done. So my best bet for this one is to take the fight to not go the finish at -180. So just it just doesn't have to finish. I think either of these guys can get it done.
Bro, I
Marcus
love
McGee.
Yanis for the odds. What is he? Like a plus
Yeah,
two,
I
three
honestly
something?
I even wrote that down, to be honest. +350. So I mean again,
Plus
take the dog or
350, and
pass.
I think it's gonna be a close fight.
I think it's gonna be a close fight, and I think either one of them could get it done, honestly. So I think just taking the under is the best bet, or like you said, take Giannis at +350. It's crazy how
Yeah.
many underdogs I like on this card.
Yeah, Giannis is 5 years younger as well. Um, let's see.
McGee comes in like a bulldog, but he doesn't
As an
always get the
entry
job done.
advantage. Yeah, I think McGee could win by multiple, more paths to victory, but I
Yeah,
think Giannis has a little bit more power and could definitely get a knockout here. But
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
taking.
Yeah.
I feel like those odds are crazy. I'm taking Giannis all day.
So Giannis +350, and again, I think take the under or take the not to go to the distance at -180.
You think it's for sure going to be a finish?
Yeah, either one of these guys gonna get the finish. They're like I said, Marcus comes out like a bulldog, dude. So either he's gonna get caught, doing something crazy and getting in the dogfight, or he's gonna end up tiring Giannis out and taking him down and getting a submission. Like you said, I think either guy could win, but I think it's not gonna go to decision.
All right, I'm taking Giannis. I think I'm gonna put him. I might put him in like a Hail Mary parlay, but I'll probably just sprinkle on a little prop bet to him to just win money line.
Yeah, that +350. I don't blame you, dude.
Next up, we have Matt Schnell versus Alessandro Costa. I think Costa is one of the bigger favorites on this card.
Yeah, I
What's he
think
like
so.
minus
Let's see.
five, 600 or something?
-700 and Matt Snell at +500. And Urseg finished both of these guys, but Costa went to decision and Snell got KO'd by Urseg. So I'm gonna take,
Schnell's
like you said,
definitely on the decline, and
yeah,
he's got a weak chin, and he's been finished multiple times.
yeah. So again, I like Costa here, but at -700 is just not a lot of value. That's a big parlay piece.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say dog or pass. I would just say pass because I really don't think Schnell has a very good shot at winning at all.
Yeah.
Maybe like 4%. Next up, we have Iwu. Man, he's got a hard last name to pronounce. Baranowski versus Junior Tafa. I love Iwu in this matchup, bro. This is definitely a parlay piece for me.
Yeah,
He could
dude, for
win.
sure.
Iwu could win by decision, submission, or knockout. Junior's
Yeah.
only way to win is by knockout.
And Iwu's finished all of his fights. He's got 6 KOs and 2 subs. So, like you said, he has more paths to the victory. Tafa, I feel like he can either get a KO in the first round or just starts to gas out and then loses. And he's only
He
won two
gasses
of his
out,
last
no
five.
ground game,
Yeah,
whatsoever. He has a puncher's chance though.
yeah, and I hate that mustache.
That's funny.
so, so unless he gets the KO in the first round, which I don't see it happening, I mean, Uwa gets the job done. And the odds at minus 380 aren't terrible, but same thing. I mean, that's really just a parlay piece, or take Uwa by KO.
Yeah, that's how confident I am in Uwu winning the fight. Those I would definitely take those minus 380 odds on a parlay for sure.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Junior could definitely win. It is a fight at the end of the day. Crazy things happen. Has a puncher's chance, but in reality, I think Iwu has so many more ways and options of winning the fight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think Uwa wins 9.5 out of 10 fights with this
This
guy.
is just the matter of is Iwu going to fight with a high IQ?
Yeah, just can't he can't get caught in the dogfight. He can't just allow Tafa
Don't
to
stand and
catch him.
trade. Just take him down.
Yeah, exactly. Or just stay on the outside and focus on just teeing off.
All right, bro. Next up, we have. I'm interested in your take on this one. I feel super confident. We have Bryce Mitchell versus Santiago Luna. Luna's undefeated, never lost. Mitchell is the vet in this. He has a way better resume of competition,
Yes,
and
and can
yeah,
wrestle.
I think Luna's quite a bit younger too. I think he's in his early 20s.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the ages, but I would agree. And this is only his third fight. This is
Bryce is
only his third fight.
31. Luna's 21.
So 10 years. I mean, that is a difference, but I think Mitchell can get it done, dude. I mean, he can wrestle. I think he's, like you said, he's fought better competition. And then Luna, this is only his third fight. So I think this is going to be his real challenge for him. But
Bro,
if
this
he,
is easy money. Mitchell all day long.
yeah,
Easy
thank you.
money.
So Mitchell,
This is that
exactly.
humbling moment for Luna. With
Yes.
him being undefeated, Mitchell is a real contender. You know, he only loses to the best of the best.
Yep.
And I feel like it's almost disrespectful to be giving Mitchell a fighter
Minus
of like
140.
this low of an entry level. Mitchell should be fighting ranked opponents. So I'm
Yeah.
taking
So
Mitchell all day.
Mitchell at minus 140, I think, is a great bet.
Bro, it's a lock. I think unless he is having like health issues on the scale or leading up to the fight, that's the
Yeah.
only way he would lose. Because I feel super confident he wins.
Yep. I agree.
Next up, we have Fares Ziam versus Tom Nolan. Nolan's 10-1. Ziam is 18-4. Ziam has the better resume, in my opinion, of UFC quality.
Yeah.
Nolan has a puncher's chance though. If it's standing and trading, I got Nolan, but Ziam has a lot more paths to victory here.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I think Ziam's the better grappler. He wears his opponents down, and sometimes he can even get the KO in the third round. But I do like Tom Nolan, dude. I like him as the up and comer here. I think the odds are 250 plus 250 for Nolan, and Ziam is at minus 320.
Yeah, he's. I think that's a pass for me with the odds giving Ziam such a big
Yeah.
favorite number, but I'll
Well, I
probably
mean,
just pass then.
he really can wear people down with his wrestling and grappling, and then again, he'll find a path to victory in the third round. But I think Tom Nolan might just get a puncher's chance, and at plus 250, I'm taking the dog here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on that. Next up, we have Brendan Allen versus Edmund Shabazian. Um, this is a good one right here. Who do you got?
This is a good one. So they both lost to Anthony Hernandez. I like Brandon Allen overall. I think he's a much better grappler and submission artist. So I'm taking Allen, and minus 230. The odds are still pretty good. Edmonds at plus 190. I just don't think he's quite the same caliber as Allen overall.
I feel like Allen is a lot more talented across the board. He's a lot more versatile, but Edmund has the puncher's chance. He's got a little bit more power. And I think this is an unpopular opinion, but I think Edmund has a higher fight IQ as well. I think Allen sometimes has a bad fight IQ. I got Shabazian winning by knockout in this one.
Damn.
I'm taking the
Yeah.
dog, and I'm going to take him by knockout too.
That
He's going to
knockout
catch
is
Brendan
plus
Allen in the second
340.
or third.
Edmund KO plus 340.
I like it, bro.
Let's go. Damn, we're on the opposite side on a couple of these bad boys.
Yeah, I mean Allen should win the fight, but I just think with the odds should be a little bit closer. And again, Allen fights his way out of fights sometimes when he should be winning or should win.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So, all right, that leads us to the main event here. I feel super confident about this one. I want to say it's one of the best plays of the year. We have Bilal Muhammad versus Gabriel Bonfim. Welterweight matchup. We have the ex champion versus a rising contender. What are you thinking?
Dude, so this is one of those weird ones. It's like I feel like it is pretty evenly matched, and either guy has a chance to win. So for me, my best bet is Muhammad wins by decision or Bonfim wins by submission. So either decision or submission. I think that's the way it goes, dude. Muhammad loves to go to decision. Muhammad's got 18 decision wins. Bonfim's got 13 submission wins. So and then the odds are great too. So the Muhammad, oh shit, there's a fly in here. By decision is at plus 150, and then submission for Bonfim is at plus 425.
Bro, Bilal's time has passed. Father time waits for nobody in MMA. And Muhammad is 37 years old. Bonfim is 28. This is one of those fights where it's the passing of the torch. Bonfim is an absolute lock in this matchup. I got Bonfim. He could win anyway here by decision, knockout, or submission. So I'm comfortable. I can't believe he's an underdog. I think he's a plus 100 the last time I checked.
It's exactly minus 120 at plus 100. So like I said, it's pretty even. At this matchup, I'm gonna pick how they win so I can get plus money, and I'll take the win on either
Bro, I'm
side
putting
for
the
sure.
L word on it. Bonfim's a lock.
Oh shit!
It's a
I,
lock,
I,
bro. He's one of the
I feel
five.
like you're like 6-1 for the locks too right now. So lunch money's locks be hitting like crazy too,
I
and for a
think I was
lock for
great.
an underdog.
I was off on Tyra. I said Tyra is for sure gonna
Yeah,
win
that's the
submission.
only one. Yeah,
That's bad.
exactly. Otherwise, all your locks have been hitting like crazy.
All right, dude. So what's our plays here? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, let me go first. I'll throw these out real quick. So let me find it. Do. I got too many things freaking going on. All right,
It's either right, bro.
so I'm gonna take Ariana Cornelosi. She's at plus 240. So I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit on that for the first part of the martingale. So if she wins, then I'm done. Otherwise, I'm taking Marcus
Ooh, first
McGee
leg is the underdog.
is an underdog. So I love
All
it
right.
if I have a good underdog really early, because then I can just sprinkle a little bit, right? $10 will win me $24, and then I'm feeling good already, and then I'll just start power pressing or martingale from there. So like I said, I'm taking no on the fight to go the distance for the Marcus McGee and Yanez. I'm Bryce Mitchell because I love Bryce Mitchell at minus 140, and then I'm taking Allen at minus 230. So I actually have four legs for the martingale this time. The only reason why I can do that is because the first one I can bet so little being an underdog. And again, I started at $100 this year, and I think I'm at 320. Even just betting like 10, 15, $20 a fighter, and then just martingale every time. We just need one of them to win out of those four.
Hey, you snipe on those too.
Dude, as long as I get one, right? So it's like I don't even have to hit at a crazy percentage. And then so my parlay piece was is that right? Yeah, so I took Brandon Allen at minus 230, Costa at minus 700, Iwu at 380, and then Chavez at minus 370.
Okay. Sick.
So then it plays plus money at plus 163.
Let's get it. Look at what I'm gonna put here.
I was like, who's Chavez? But that's the other girl fight. That's right.
So I'm gonna straight bet bomb theme for like 2 units or something.
Yeah, let's do that for 2 units at least, dude. Because again, yeah, I think I'm doing it for 3 units, bro. Because you be hitting your locks.
And then for like half a unit, I'm gonna parlay Mitchell and Bonfim.
Okay.
And then for like a quarter unit, I'm gonna take Burrito, Bonfim, and Mitchell. And then I got a
Who was the
parlay that's
first
gonna.
one? Who was the first one? Sorry,
Sorry, is Burrito,
burrito.
Bonfim, and Mitchell.
All right, cool.
All right, and this parlay is gonna pay like plus like 5 to 8,000.
That's plus 410 right there with those three. So I like that.
Yeah, all right, punch that in now. Here's a crazy
Yep.
one.
All right.
All right, so leg one, Yanis. Leg two, Iwu.
Okay.
Bryce Mitchell.
Yep.
Shabazian. I know you like Allen. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You're good, bro. You're good.
And Bonfim.
Yeah, plus 5,552. And we'll do that for a tenth of a unit.
All right.
Boom. Like you said, I think there's some good value on this card to be had, honestly.
Yeah, if you just this is one of those cards where honestly, if you wanted to bet every single fight, I would take the underdog on every single fight, and I honestly think you would profit.
You probably would,
If you straight
seriously.
bet, just single bets all the underdogs on this card, I feel like you'll profit.
Yeah, I seriously, I think there's some truth to that, dude.
There's a lot of live underdogs on that card, but
Yeah, I
especially
normally pick
I
like,
just again I'm so shocked that Bonfim was the underdog. I feel like um
well,
Bonfim should have been like minus 140.
I think part of that is the books, dude, pushing the name recognition because they know the general public's going to come in here and say, "Oh, Muhammad's good. He always wins his fights," and just start slamming that, you know?
Hey, and the UFC has been setting up some passing of the torch fights lately. Like, think about
For
just this
sure.
last weekend, Davison Figueiredo
Yep.
passing the torch to Song Yadong, who's a contender for the bantamweight
Yeah.
division. So,
Song is so good, dude. Song is so sound. It's crazy.
yeah, yeah, he is wild, bro.
Yeah, he's wild. I mean, it's an
if
that.
if he didn't lose that decision to O'Malley, he'd probably be getting the next title shot.
I'd give him a couple more years, and that guy's gonna be running the division for a while.
Yeah, I think Song definitely has a opportunity of being a champion at some point.
Yeah,
He's still
and
young
then
too.
and then we'll see O'Malley the following week at UFC 250 too. So, and that
Let's get
card's
it.
stacked up.
All right, so those are our picks for UFC Fight Night. Bonfim versus Bilal Muhammad. Thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna get ready for a good weekend of fights, and then we'll get on to UFC Freedom 250 Topuria versus Gaethje next.
This gonna be a banger of a card too.
So, all right, guys, mic'd up, misinformed out.
Boom.